Hey guys, before this creepypasta starts, this is pretty disturbing and you might not want to hear this if you're so young, like 3 to 8 up is not allowed to watch this video. Alright, Brandon's alternative ending. And to busing the main evil character, the braces them off. And me and my dad and friend and Boot Snoop and Adventures with Jackson were inside of the movie theater watching Brandon's Fun Adventures in the theater. Everything seemed fine until as we hit into the end, Boot Snoop was terrified and his heart said his heart was beating too fast. Well, when I looked up back on the screen, the animation just turned to cartoonish, but it went back to real life animation, and it was pretty creepy. As I went into the bathroom, I heard something creepy, like a breeze passed by me. I went back inside the theater and they were still in the fire pit. No, the cliff. And there was blamings of fire. Not fire, but explosives. And Boot Snoop told me that he was going to leave the theater if they die. Jackson told me, "Hi, why you don't like this movie, Boot Snoop?" And he said this, "Because there's deaths in this film." I was really weirded out, but I continued watching this film. Brandon has a weird expression. Olive seems scared. Ubi's starting to sweat. Every character started to sweat because they were so close near the pit. It was really weird and really weird for the Goods movies. As I was saying, the theater started to feel really weird. Everything's shaking, but it stopped. I felt something inside of my seat, but I couldn't move. Like, I can still turn my head around, I can still speak, but I couldn't move out of my seat. And I turned around to Boot Snoop. He was gone. I turned to Jackson. "Dude, what happened to your seat? Is this the seat glued on?" I told the manager, but he wouldn't hear me. Things got strange and strange. The scene just felt like it was forever. Like, Brandon started to sweat even more as the train almost tipped tippy-top over near the cliff, and me and my friend started holding hands. Olive and Brandon were trying to survive, but there was no rescue at all. Suddenly, they started screaming. Fire, fire. The train fell over in its side, then exploded. And that's exactly what happened. Then, something really disturbing happened while people are watching the movie. Suddenly, you can hear an audio of a man screaming and punching his PC apart. Then a blue screen of death. With a blue screen of death noise. It was so disturbing. My daughter and me, or my best friend, holding hands, and I couldn't move out of my seat still. It was pretty disturbing, at least. Then everybody started screaming, "I can move now," and I ran out the theater, frantically terrified. And I sat back down because there was probably something else on the screen. So I sat back down and watched the screen, and something went this.
"You can't escape, Ubi. I'm still with you."
Deep, demonic voice. And I watched out the theater with Adventures for Jackson. And that's how the story ends.